Jack Dempsey. These are the first motion pictures ever made of the most ferocious battler the ring has known. Hard, handsome, with whipcord muscles, Dempsey trained fiercely. A few short years before, he had been a tramp, nothing more than a hobo, roving the tough towns of the West. It was difficult keeping him in sparring partners, for he ripped into them without mercy, using the bobbing, weaving style with which he cut down Willard in a one-sided slaughter to become heavyweight champion of the world. A tremendous mob jams Jersey City. The date, July 2nd, 1921. The occasion, the Dempsey-Carpentier fight. The birth of big-time boxing. History's first million-dollar gate. Notice the sign, $20 to $40 section. Big prices in a day when 25 cents could buy a full-course dinner. But the prices didn't keep the crowd away. 80,000 people filled every inch of Boyle's 30 acres. This sea of fans saw the champion Dempsey lick in 4 rounds the popular and valiant Carpentier. Crowds came a-running wherever Dempsey went. Fans mobbed him, tore at his clothing. His fame was as great as that of the president, for these were the Roaring Twenties, America's golden age of sports. The Mauler from Manassas, Colorado, fought 148 fights in his ring career and won 108 of them by knockouts. He was as gentle and modest outside the ring as he was brutal and ruthless within. But even the champion wasn't invincible. We are watching one of his worst beatings at the hands of a rising young pugilist in a sailor suit. In the mid-20s, Dempsey went to Hollywood. He now applied lipstick and eye makeup to the face he used to soak in brine to toughen the skin against opponents' blows. The Manassas Mauler displayed a graceful, free and easy style before the cameras. The rough ex-hobo had come far from the days of poverty, of riding the rails, of battling for a meal and a place to sleep. Back in New York, Dempsey showed off his new movie star bride, Estelle Taylor. The lithe killer of old was gone. The new Jack Dempsey could even be playful in the ring. He was no longer a desperate, hungry, instinctive fighter, and it was perhaps this, in the end, that cost him the championship. Here is the man in review in 7 stages of his career. At 24, the challenger. At 27, the champion. At 31, beaten by Tunney. At 32, beaten by Tunney again. At 36, he tries a comeback. At 49, greeting an old conqueror. At 55, Dempsey, greatest of all. Up from a barren farm near Lexington, Alabama, and a squalid tenement in Detroit, came Joe Louis of the poker face and the deadly punch. Here is the young Joe, age 20, in training shortly after turning professional in 1934. Joe differed from most fighters in that every blow he landed always hurt. As one sparring partner put it, any place he hits you, you think you're shot. And if he hits you right, you think you're dead. The Brown Bomber's rise was sensational. 18 knockouts in 22 bouts put him in the big time. Then he slaughtered Garnera in 6 rounds, Bear in 4, Sharkey in 3. Only Schmeling stopped him, and he avenged that later by crumbling Maxey in 2 minutes. For a lesson in how Louis did it, watch. Louis claimed he never hit an opponent as hard as he could. After beating Braddock to become youngest champion ever, he defended his title successfully, a record 25 times. The balding Brown Bomber, who at 36 returned from retirement, bore little resemblance to the Louis of old. But fans will always remember Joe in his prime, a champ so good he ran out of challengers.